So, let's start with looking at my Halo settings here.
You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line.
So you can see their recon layout, which doesn't really matter anymore. And my look sensitivity has the horizontal and vertical customized, right? 2.5 and 3, but it's based on 3. Acceleration 2. You can see all this stuff. And then this is the other really important one. Those dead zones are set at 0. It's the only thing that I found that worked. Like some pro mentioned that's what he had, and I tried it and it cleared up a lot of my problems. So that's what's going on there. And then I'm going to open up the app, the accessories app. So looking at the basic screen here, triggers are set 0-50, and that basically makes it so that they bottom out right after they trigger. No, I do not play inverted, sir. I do not. That's backwards for me. And then I have my crouch click on a paddle, sprint on a paddle, melee on a paddle, and weapon switch on a paddle.
I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, been finding ways to get.
Now this one here is the really important one. Before I got my controller, but I knew I was going to get it, I was curious about what people playing Halo were setting their right stick on, because I knew about these different presets. And so you can kind of see how smooth behaves. I don't know what the science behind it is, but you can see as I move the stick around, it's a little gentler, it has a little compensation, but it accelerates plenty fast. And you can get smaller movement, and then once you get outside this circle, it speeds up a little, but not a lot. Anyway, cool stuff. Yeah, man, exactly. It's a lot like flight combat stuff and how you would set. Now, the only thing is I have no idea. Like, see under there where it says smooth, and there's that slider bar and radial calculation? I still have no idea what that means. If anybody knows, let me know, because I could probably fine-tune things even further. But this is what I found works really well for me. And it's hard to tell from looking at this picture of the paddles, but for me with the scuff paddles, sprint is the outside left, melee is the outside right, so those are the ones that are always right under my fingers, and then crouch inside left, and weapon switch is inside right. You know, they're not as important in the heat of battle, but they're still there. I do take my thumb off the stick to jump. Anything other than that, like, confuses the heck out of my brain. I don't know if it's just years and years of jumping that way, like from back in the Nintendo days or something, but I can't do it any other way. Anyway, that's my deal. And reload on that right bumper, and thrust on the left one, which is default, but that's how I like it. Yeah, Pens, you really should try messing with the accessories, because, I mean, look, this is a good controller, just the way it is, out of the box, plug it in, it's great, but my real improvements are just some of the things you saw, like those little things where I'd pick off a bunch of stuff, or like when I was sprinting after that soldier and charged him and then, you know, hit him with the shot right away. I could sort of do that before if I was lucky, but now it's like a consistent thing, and I notice it against real people too. And that's because I went into accessories and changed some stuff. That smooth on the right stick has been like magic secret sauce for me. You know, in conjunction with the stuff that I already adjusted inside Halo 5, right? The custom vertical and horizontal. And don't be shy, you know, like look around the forums for different games, because almost every game I've found has somebody who said, hey, I tried setting my elite like this for this game and it's really awesome, and you can at least try it. I look at that stuff and I look at what professionals say about their settings, and if something's not working, you know, you just try it. You can always change it back. And I'm pretty much at a point where I'm gonna have a profile for every game because I like things a certain way. I've programmed my Destiny controls so that, you know, but for maybe 2 buttons, it's exactly the same as Halo. And I do much better that way. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Spartan FM. Basically, we're doing what I'm going to call my Fire Team chat segment going forward, where I'm just soloing, messing around. It's mostly firefight. I'm grinding for that helmet I still want. And yeah, get in chat and say hi. I also do a thing where I invite people to play, but we're not doing that tonight. Maybe this weekend.
Fight 3 rounds of increasing difficulty. Round 1. Prioritize crawler targets. Red confirmed.
Wow, I got caught out on that one, didn't I? Oh, and another thing, Pens, that I didn't cover was the physical changes that I made to the controller as well. Trigger stops engaged, and I have medium height sticks on my controller, a concave on the left, and a domed on the right. That domed on the right in particular makes a huge difference for me.